Welcome to Tavetta Talks. I am Tavetta, and today I am talking about entrepreneurship with the award-winning superstar who shines wherever she goes in the world, the one and only Altovise Ferguson. Welcome, Altovise, and how are you?
Thank you. I am doing wonderful. And you look fabulous.
You too. I love the
Thank you.
head, the frame, the makeup, all of the above. Just fabulous, honey.
Thank you.
So let's start at the beginning. Your why. Why did you become an entrepreneur?
Well, I knew with my creativity, and sometimes creatives, we can be like all over the place. The focus, a 9 to 5, was challenging during my late teens, 18, 19, going to work 9 to 5. It was just like, oh, because I wish I was somewhere else on stage or singing or doing something else. And so it was when I became a single mother, I knew that I had to do something else to provide for my child. And so I always did hair or makeup as a hustle, on the side, make a little change here and there. But it became a business for me fully in 1996, 97. The hair and makeup has helped me send a child to college, helped furnish everything that I need to pursue my other avenues. And with being in the beauty industry and being self-employed as an independent contractor, I am open to do my other creative things as far as the music and the other spaces. So I would say that's another piece to my why. It's no way that I could work a 9 to 5 and do what I do. So that is also my why. It's just a blessing to be in the field that I'm in.
So, how would you describe yourself as an entrepreneur?
I would describe myself as a super entrepreneur because I wear many hats. No pun intended. Hair and makeup, actress, model, singer, choreographer, all published author. Yeah, I would call myself like the serial entrepreneur. My hustle's into real profession.
Very good that you stated that. Today, what is your why? Why do you keep going as an entrepreneur?
I have to. For me, the type of person that I am, I was labeled busy as a bee. As a kid, all the awards was the busy as a bee award. So my why is I have to continue in life. I've been through so much. I have to do what I'm doing because it's my purpose.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. What would you say you enjoy most about being an entrepreneur?
I make my own money. I set my own hours. I set my own schedule. Yeah, I think I like that. I can kind of maneuver the way I desire to and be where I need to be. I set my own pace.
What would you say is your purpose as an entrepreneur?
My purpose would be to show others that they can shine through their gifts. They can shine anywhere they go. In the beauty industry, like I'm in a salon with 8 other women. So we all are doing pretty much the same things, but we each have our own DNA, our own shine, our own niche. So I would just tell somebody to shine in their gift where they are. And that's where your purpose will be revealed, more things will come. Just like me being in the beauty salon and the beauty industry, some of my characters as an actress were developed being in the salon, in that community, because I could be free and be who I am and perform for the clients and things like that. So I've gained a lot of professional music bookings, acting jobs from being in the salon life and just being myself. So I would tell people to start there, find your purpose, find where you're to be and be there. And then the rest of the doors are open and follow through.
So much wisdom. Thank you so much for sharing, Altovise. Let's talk about 2020, the year that we just got through.
Woo-hoo.
that was filled with lots of changes, lots of, yes, we'll say changes for a nice word. But how did you survive 2020 and continue making a positive difference as a creative person? Like, how did your creativity not get stifled during 2020?
Well, first of all, 2020 started off for me personally with my first ever acting job, television credit. I had a appearance on Empire, and it was my first speaking role at the age of 43. I was turning 44 last year, so I was 43 when I got booked for the job. So my 2020 started off like that, and then publicly, we lost Kobe Bryant, we lost just a lot of different people begin to pass and different things that were putting a damper on us, period, as a nation, as a whole. And as we were getting ready to shut down in the pandemic, I was talking to God about my music and getting this song out, Won't Do It Again, that I had wrote 5 years prior. And I actually recorded it and got it done. Then I was praying and God told me to release it in the pandemic. And I'm just like, what? And being an independent artist, I'm not signed to a label. I'm doing this, funding this myself. It was a little challenging and a little scary. I was a little apprehensive, but I got it done because the thing is having it out now, having it done. So if somebody does say, well, where's your music? It's already ready. I'm not getting ready. It is ready. And so that was the beginning of the pandemic for me. And then the salon shut down for a couple of months and I was able to regroup and assess. And so I began to watch different things to keep me encouraged because it was rough. And so I told my husband, I was like, well, we're not new to crisis because we have been through a lot in our life, our marriage. And I said, we just going to trust God, and it was easier said than done, but we did. 2020 changed my whole year. Financially, it was changed when they began to open up monies and stuff for creatives and self-employment businesses and people. And I was able to be blessed to get some of those dollars and put them where they needed to be. And also Spotify, because I had music out on Spotify, I was able to monetize on that. Just different areas and different arenas where I was able to capitalize on, and God bless me. 2020 financially ended up changing my life. And I was in a better position than I was when the year started. And I had my first ever plus size modeling job in 20 years because I had gained the pandemic 15 to 20. Even though I gained the weight, it turned into a blessing for me because I had to be a certain size to get this job. So my creativity really wasn't shot down. Actually, doors were opened. And for me, I just kept going. My son ended up getting his first voiceover job during the pandemic. So being a creative, it was challenging at times because for me, I have to stay focused. Yeah. And sometimes you can be all over the place. So I have to check myself. And then I have you in my life to bring me back into full circle, say, get it together and focus. You need to do X, Y, Z. Or, get it done. Because sometimes creatives, we kind of sometimes last minute, I'm gonna come in the crunch and it's gonna be the bomb, and you can't be like that all the time. Sometimes, it's space for that. But most of the time you have to have things in order so you can effectively do what you need to do. So I got in order in 2020. 2020 showed me a lot of things. I became more timely, more time conscious. I grew in a lot of areas, clarity and daily focus. So that's what I'll say. So for me, I'll say my focus, my finances, and my faith.
Well, thank you for sharing. It sounds like you got a lot of lessons out of 2020 that you can apply those lessons to pretty much every area of life and business. So let's talk about inspiration. Who inspires you as an entrepreneur?
Well, I'm talking to her. Tavetta, you inspire me as an entrepreneur. You really do, because you are focused. You keep it 100. You let your yes be yes, and you let your no be no. And that's what I have gained from you. You don't waste time. You value time and you use your time wisely. So I admire you as a entrepreneur for all of that.
Well, thank you, Altovise Ferguson. You caught me off guard with that one. So let's talk about, as women entrepreneurs, what do you believe women need to thrive as entrepreneurs? What supports do you think are needed most?
You have to have the passion to be an entrepreneur. You have to have the right support system around you when you're an entrepreneur, because you have some people, say for instance, you want to leave your 9 to 5, or you want to stop, or you want to change careers and go into entrepreneurship and leaving a 9 to 5. And you need the right people around you, positive words, positive affirmations. And you need to, number one, God. I'm gonna go back. You need God. You need to get your answer from Him. You gotta step out on faith. You gotta step out of the boat and just do it. So I'll say God, passion, right support, and faith. Step out and do it.
I thank you for your time. I thank you for your transparency. And I thank you for sharing your wisdom. Continue success and progress. And I'll see you soon.
Thank you. Mwah.